Nice to meet you in person.
Hi, my name is Christopher Black, and yes, I am a healthcare professional here in Rhode Island, but more importantly, I'm a parent of 3 children, 3 school-age children, and 1 who's going into 7th grade this year. I first got exposed to the HPV vaccine from my patients a number of years ago who started to talk about it. First, it was the young moms talking about their daughter, and their daughter is being pressured by their pediatrician to take this new vaccine. They were quite nervous about it because they didn't understand it. It's a young vaccination. It's only been around for under 10 years. The studies were very small and the parents were nervous about it. It kind of died off as some pediatricians kind of didn't think too highly of it, and then they kind of moved on. Then this conversation came up a few years later when now they wanted their boys to have it done. It's like, well, that seems very odd how all of a sudden it migrated from one population to another, now into the boys, and now flip forward a few years in advance, now it's mandated for everybody. You know, it's an interesting concept where we do this, and I think it's one of those situations where if we say something loud enough and often enough, it can become truth. This vaccine has not been proven to prevent cancer. Yes, in theory, it is a very effective vaccine when you ask the specific question. Does it reduce the frequency and infection of 2 parts of the HPV virus? And it does a very good job of that. But the studies have never asked the question beyond that, does it prevent other things? One study from Menstruation Research indicated that the measurement and the abnormal measurements of other HPV strains have increased in the population of young women who have had this vaccine. So nature has a way of finding its course. So if we shut off one variable, we decrease the measurement of 2, that means we might have a rise on the others. Now, does that mean we need to create a vaccine for everything? No. We're disrupting a natural order by introducing a vaccine that might not be tested, causing a problem in other things. So just because something isn't measurable doesn't mean it doesn't exist. By changing that natural cycle of things, we're changing things. Now, we've never asked the question, does this vaccine affect a woman's fertility now, in the future, 10 years, 20 years from now? There have been a lot of procedures that have been used in medicine right now that have been a good idea at first, have been recalled or have horrible ramifications years down the line. I feel that this is a vaccine that could be destroying our young women, particularly in the nature of fertility, and who knows what's coming. There's a lot of good here. For a number of years, I've been opening and talking dialogue about free choice within my office and among my peer groups, and I was a crazy one. But to have this many people here discussing this, opening up their minds to this is exciting because, you know, most of my people and the people we know can tell you why this cell phone is superior to the Apple or vice versa. But very few can determine or tell me what one ingredient in the vaccine that they're putting in their children or themselves can do to themselves today and tomorrow. So if not anything that has come from this, we're talking about it. We're discussing it and we're all learning more and sharing. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Let's make this stop.